I am Mon.
I am Ray.
Welcome back to the channel.
Thank you so much for returning. Let's get right
into it. All right, we're going to start off with Brett Favre. Boo! Let me tell you something. This man right here went on record telling the ex-governor, Philip Bryant, from Mississippi, that we're not taking no for an answer.
Hence the title of this video.
We're not taking no for an answer. You will fund this stadium, this stadium, volleyball stadium, what have you, with welfare money. I don't care. We're not taking no for an answer.
A volleyball stadium.
That his daughter competes.
How long you plan on her being in school?
This is the type of stuff we're talking about, misguided funds. But yet still here you are. You are a 127 million net worth.
And that's minimum.
And what other upsets me is that you come out the mouth and try to say black folks using the welfare system.
When we're not even the majority of the recipients.
But yet still, we on the welfare system taking handouts. We don't want to do no better. We don't want to get no work. We don't want to do no work. We want to just pretty much be lazy. Mm-hmm. What do you call this? This is theft.
Again, we're not even majority of the recipients. We're just majority of what you show.
In the poorest state in this country, you're gonna siphon funds from the families that need it to build a volleyball stadium.
Who needs a stadium for a volleyball game anyway? No disrespect to the sport, but who needs a stadium for volleyball players?
Yeah,
come on.
And then you have this is what gets me, the audacity of white people. I want to say of white people. You're gonna tell the governor we're not taking no for an answer.
That is called privilege. My name is Brett Favre, and we're not taking no for an answer. And they will bow at your feet and acquiesce and do whatever the hell it is.
No matter how egregious whatever you're asking for, no matter how wrong it is.
You know it's wrong.
$127 million net worth. And you're going to steal $5 million to build a fucking stadium.
I guess my thing is you did that because, and I'm on the outside looking in. But don't you have friends that could have donated to this?
Of course.
Maybe you asked, or maybe he did ask, and they thought it was as ridiculous as we did.
No, they ain't asked because white folks look after white people. I'm sorry.
They do.
They don't care how bad the situation is. They come together and they make it happen. He ain't asked nobody. He didn't want to bother them with this. I'm going to go to the governor because I ain't want to touch their money. I want to use the welfare money that's supposed to support families that are in need. I want to take that money and I want to build this stadium. And I'm not taking no for an answer.
Brett Favre, you are a loser.
Losing my ass.
You are
worse than a loser.
Man.
But it don't make no difference. As long as you say, hey, God on my heart, I'm good.
Yep.
So hey,
everyone can fall behind that. God know my heart.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
That's
but while you're here, we gonna talk about it.
But it don't make no difference. He still has endorsements. He still getting. If you notice, the news outlets are not speaking about this as much. Mike Vick, though.
Let's talk about it.
Got 3 years.
3 years.
For dog fighting.
Did any of the animals perish? Did any of the animals
die? I don't give a shit.
No, I know. I mean, I'm trying because those animal rights people came after him.
He did not take part in any of those fights. It was
on his property.
That's it. And he funded it. I don't understand why. Must have been lucrative. But sometimes, and I got to talk to Mike Vick, my people, you have to sever ties from the underbelly. Sever ties for those that are still in illegal activities. Yeah. You got to sever that relationship.
Because if you had to hide a dog fight.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, but he
everything
spent
is
3
going.
years.
But look what happened. They retired. They took down his number. He lost endorsements. He lost his job, and he got incarcerated. What did Brett Favre get?
Dog fighting.
What did Brett Favre get? He stole $5 million.
From people who needed it.
Yeah.
I don't care if they didn't need it. He stole $5 million.
Yeah, he stole $5 million.
He embezzled it. I've been seeing memes all over the place, and the best one I've seen is stop calling him a legend. Call him what he is. He's a welfare queen.
Yeah, there it is.
So,
but you will lock up a black person that dog fights. You'll lock up a black person for allegedly stealing a backpack, and you put him in jail for 3 years, no trial, no charges, and then when he never comes out the mouth and admits or take a plea deal, you know what you do? You keep him locked up.
yep.
Yeah. Khalid Broader. Yeah, that's what I'm speaking of.
Rest on, sir.
Yes. Killed himself. Yes. Killed himself because he couldn't find a job. He was just, and the treatment he received in Rikers. He was a young man. He was 16 years old.
Yeah.
And did 3 years for nothing. But this is the state. This is the country we live in. Where a white man, former legend, Hall of Famer, can steal $5 million to build a fucking stadium using welfare money.
Volleyball.
And still walk around this fucking earth and nobody don't say shit. That's right, I got problems with it.
Hell yeah, we should all have problems.
Major problems.
But the thing is, the right people don't have problems with it.
Yeah, because
I'm
they're
sorry,
the ones.
the white people. No, I said it right. The right people don't have problems with it.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And
So
that's
to
what
be
I'm talking
swept
about.
under the rug. We'll talk about it for this week. You know, what's the hot topic this week?
Boom,
we'll
done.
talk about it. It'll start dying down because something else. They'll bring something
But
else
I
in the
blame
forefront.
us as black people.
How
I
so?
really do. Because we ain't kicking up enough dust about this shit. About all the wrongs we see, yes, we protest, we ain't doing enough. The only reason Derek Chauvin is serving time right now is because we, as a people, set Minneapolis on fucking fire. That's the only reason why that Bama's doing time.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's the only reason why he's doing time.
Yeah, I get that.
Because trust me, had we not burnt shit up, he'd be walking free right now. Kim Potter, who murdered Dante Wright, got 2 years. Mike Vick got 3 years. So a dog's life is more important than a black man's
Hell
life.
yeah, it is.
We ain't
And
kicking
always
up,
will
we
be.
ain't kicking up enough
Of
dust.
course not.
And you see what they did when it all of a sudden when Kim Potter had killed Dante Wright, they went ahead and what you call it? They sanctioned off her house. They long fenced it and put barriers in front of her house because they was in fear that brothers and sisters were gonna come to that house and tear
That she
her
would
shit
kill.
up.
They were in fear that she would get killed.
They went
Gas.
ahead, they barricaded that woman's home, so can't nobody fuck with it.
Well,
Black people, I'm telling you, marching is over. Protesting is over. We need to light shit up. You ain't got fucking loot. Just burn that shit down. Make the city come out the pocket. And and then this how they do it though. They would come out the pocket, they'd tax your ass. So it's one of those things where you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because they're gonna find ways to where you're gonna pay for your own destruction.
they'll get it. Yeah, they'll get their money back. They always do.
But damn it, for the time being, burn that shit to the ground.
Hell, even Tom Brady got a $100 million PPP loan
Why?
forgiven. Now, like my husband said, why do you need that loan when you're worth $375 million just as a commentator alone?
Because I gotta pay my shit.
But you need a $100 PPP loan?
$100.
I mean, $100 million.
$100 million debt forgiven. But you coming after these brothers and sisters who got $20,000, $30,000.
$1,700. $800.
But it's just $100 million.
Forgiven.
It's forgiven.
That's all right. We'll get it out of other people's
It reminds
pockets.
me of this skit that Eddie Murphy did when he was on Saturday Night Live. Dressed up as a white man. Yes. Went to a bank. First showed him on a bus. Then all of a sudden, as a black man, and as soon as he got off, it was all white folks, and they started partying, right? He was a part of the white people party. He was just like, there was only one black man on the bus. All of us white folks was just sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he got to his bus stop, the white brother got off. All of a sudden,
there
was a party going. Then he went into a bank. No credit, no job, no collateral. The brother was like, "Sir, I do apologize. We're not gonna be able to do a loan for you." Then all of a sudden, the owner of the president of the bank came in, said, Tyrone, I'll take it from here. So he gets up, boom, sits down, says, "We gotta look for each other. How much you need?" Maybe 100,000. 100,000. I'll give you 150,000. How about that? Pay it back whenever you want. Don't you worry about it. Pay it whenever you want. He said, "We gotta stick together." So he's giving them money, right? Then all of a sudden, Eddie Murphy, dressed as a white man, he says, "Is there other banks like this? Psst, 2 more banks down the street do the same thing for you. I'll put the call in for you. Don't you worry about it."
Exactly.
This is what they do.
Yeah, this is exactly how it works.
They take care of their own. Why don't we see it? And I got one more thing. Black Republicans and conservatives that love to speak on black folks doing messed up things. Why you ain't talking about this? Y'all quiet as hell when white folks show you who they really are.
Still ain't heard nothing about National White Privilege Day. Or,
Yeah,
January 6th.
January 6th, 2020. Y'all ain't said shit about them.
I ain't
Never.
heard nothing.
I ain't heard a thing.
Nothing.
Y'all quiet as shit. But let a black person do something. Let a group of black people. Black Lives Matter. That's all I've heard.
Tired of that too. Sorry.
Yeah, Tatum. I think his name. I forgot it. Officer Tatum. That's all I know. He has a YouTube channel. Check your shit out. Check it out. I would like to hear them come out their mouth and scold white people on January 6, 2020. Brett Favre,
And
Tom Brady. And that's just three. January 6th is a group of white people, Trump supporters, because they stole it, because they lost an election that they felt was stolen. And
they got away with stealing the first one.
Yep.
So they figured, let's try it again.
Yeah.
And they didn't get away with it the second time. Okay.
And then you storm the Capitol.
I guess my thing is, what in the hell were y'all going to do after the second term? Had he stolen this one too, what were y'all going to do after the second term?
Just be proud I'm white.
I mean, y'all do that every day, regardless of who the president is.
No, we can't be proud we're white, because if we proud we're white, then all of a sudden we're racist. So him being president, but him being president made white people more brazen and feeling more comfortable of being racist.
They got a backing.
They got a backing.
Okay.
See, that's the only thing about it. Say,
it's crazy. You need one person to have a backbone.
Hey,
but all right.
That's what it is. Hey,
That's
I'm
fine.
white. I'm proud.
So I'm right.
So I can do what I want. That's what Trump said. I'm following him. And black folks that voted for Trump, that are going to these Trump rallies, they don't even acknowledge you. I've seen so many videos where a black man is literally in arm's reach of Trump, or a Trump supporter who has the stage. They literally go around you.
They do an Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle on you.
They look in your face and high five the white person behind you.
Hell, 3 rows behind you.
And then they do one of these numbers, or they can't get nobody to high five, they'll take their hand down and they keep on with their speech. And you're standing there looking stupid as shit, because you're like this.
Oh, well, maybe he was busy, honey.
Please.
Okay.
Man, but hey, your life, not mine. But let's move on.
Well, that's our time.
We thank you for yours.
There you go, baby.